Educational Technology 2. This is the topics to be discussed. Lesson 1, a review of Educational Technology 1. Lesson 2, an overview of Educational Technology 2. Lesson 3, bridging the generation gap. Lesson 4, understanding technology learners. So what is educational technology? Educational technology is the development, application, and evaluation of systems, techniques, and aids to improve the process of human learning, cited by Lucido 1997. It is the theory and practice of design, development, utilization, management, and evaluation of processes and resources for learning by association of educational communication and technology. Educational technology discloses in common that it encompasses the use of instructional media as part of the complex process of teaching and learning and stresses its ultimate goal of improving any teaching learning situation. The pieces of educational technology: 1. Identification of learning objectives. 2. Design of learning experiences. 3. Evaluation of the effectiveness of the learning experiences. 4. Improvement of the learning experiences in order to achieve the desired an overview of educational technology 2. Educational technology 2 is concerned with integrating technology into teaching and learning, specifically focus on introducing, reinforcing, supplementing, and extending the knowledge and skills to learners so that they can become exemplary users of educational technology. Involve a deeper understanding of the computer as well as hands-on application of computer skills. The course is primarily directed at enhancing teaching and learning through technology integration. It aims to infuse technology in the student-teachers training, helping them to meet and adapt to rapid and continuing technological changes. It can also of great use to professional teachers, school administrators, teacher educators, and anyone who is interested on how information technology can be used to improve not only instruction but the school management program and curriculum. 3. Understanding technology learners. Today's learners appear smarter, yet they can't read as their parents do, and they are addicted to the internet. Concentration is questionable. They become alive through video presentations, group activities, and computer classes. The new generation of the 21st millennium is not the kind of learner that teachers today were, but are information technology or digital learners. The new learners spend much time talking with friends on their cell phones, sending text messages, interacting through social internet media like the Facebook, playing video games, and surfing the World Wide Web. There are positive benefits derived from the use of information technology or digital resources, and this counterbalance possible negative effects of technology on children. Daily exposure to high technology computers, video game gadgets, cell phones, internet search sites stimulates the brain by strengthening and creating neural circuits. The technological revolution is creating an intellectual revolution faster and better than ever before. The 19th century psychologist Jean Piaget presented a chart from childhood to adulthood. First 2 years of susceptible minds, 6 years of acquiring communication skills, teenage years of transition concrete thinking, and adult years of abstract thinking. Piaget's traditional learning chart may have to be redefined. Even at a very early stage at preparatory school, computer-aided instruction are offered as digital tools. Digital technology sources such as iPad music devices, video game gadgets, computer games, mobile phones, and the internet contribute to their digital acculturation. There are valid concerns which must be met, and among these is the feared underdevelopment of new learners along social face-to-face interaction skills. There is the phenomenon of the young generation taking on multitasking as they perform tasks simultaneously, watching video, chatting online, downloading pictures and music, surfing the web. Multitasking can be detrimental since this prevents concentration and the completion of specific tasks. However, Multitasking characterizes professional work in the new world of information technology. There is the need to balance the good and possibly detrimental changes observed among new learners of this information technology age. And this is the differentiation of parents 30 years ago in the new millennial generation in terms of technology. Lesson 4: Bridging the Generation Gap. The older generation often feels there is a generation gap between them and the younger generation, particularly in simple things like the manner of dressing, socializing, more intimate relationships like friendship and marrying. And these are the usually picture of older generation. Next, the generation gap and the younger generation pictures. Some old things are difficult to overcome as there are still caste systems in India, pre-arranged marriages in China, female circumcision in Africa and others. And this is the presentation of caste system in India, pre-arranged marriage in China, female circumcision in Africa. In the field of education, a huge generation gap also exists and it will continue to widen unless some changes are adopted at the proper time. Given the rapid emergence of digital technology, referred to as ICT, there is a need to prepare for bridging this digital gap in society. There is a need to understand the potentials of ICT. The new network of instantaneous communication is global. Much of what elders believe may not be applicable anymore to the new generation, especially among matters of traditional value systems. Alvin Toffler's book, Future Shock, shows how the information age has begun to create many cultural changes in the family, societies, businesses, governments. Given the speed and power of ICT for change, growth, innovation, it becomes critical that teachers understand the gap that may be perceived between them and the new generation of learners. Much of the old technology, like tube radio, platter records, cassette tapes, celluloid movies, antenna television, landline phones have vanished or are quickly vanishing today. Even in communication, sending a written letter has become tedious with the advent of emailing and web camera face to face communication. Since the new generations are expected to face a future professional challenge of a digital world, technology supported skills need to be taught in schools today, or else schools will become a white elephant. If schools fail to respond to emergent changes and needs, new learners may lose application of the educational system and drop out of school, as surveys show an increasing dropout rate every year.